trying to win. Congratulations. Boss move.
What you refuse to do.
Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. I'll retire when I expire. I'm in the truck like a spare tire. Not a dragon, but I spit fire. Volcano heat, not no little old. When I was in the trenches, looking at my life through different lenses. Like when my heart was full of vengeance. Not good, but bad intentions. Somehow the Lord kept me unharmed. Kept my head up under his arms. I had a cross for a charm. The chosen one when I was born. Real Stevens, I'm the proprietor. Wait for my company to get acquired. 200,000 strong. One day I'll have enough to buy my grandchildren homes. Generational wealth.
What you doing.
Boss move.
What you refuse to do.
Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Boss move.
What you refuse to do.
Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Once I crystal the mic and get on top of the beat, it becomes an instant classic when he 40 speak. My lyrics poke out just like a widow peak. I go like I got petty to fetch. Refuse to lose. Ain't no recess commercials or interludes. Right now I'm off my own. I'm at the crib. And it's this new to your. But I'm still not out of the woods yet. Even though that I'm. Project English is my language. Ghetto slang, broken English. It's hard to crack the code and distinguish. Before rap, I was famous.
What you doing.
Boss move.
What you refuse to do.
Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Boss move.
What you refuse to do.
Welcome to 2K Sports, and welcome to Sacramento, home of the Kings in the Golden One Center. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime and Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize. Selfless pass there from Maxey, really able to handle the guard position quite well.
Murray surveying the D, top of the key, and it's Grimes with the rebound.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Embiid. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Mid-range, no problem for Levine. He easily adjusts his shot as needed.
And the dunk by Embiid.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Sacramento's head coach gave me a few minutes. The challenge is slowing down Joel Embiid. Asked Coach what the game plan was. He said with Embiid, you know he's going to get to the line. You know he's going to get his. Our goal is to keep him away from the basket. If we get him settling for jumpers, that's a win for us. We'll see if they can force him to become a shooter in this one. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
The defensive instincts of Embiid on display there with the denial.
Pass to Maxey. And he converts the layup.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line, it should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
Here's Maxey after the Kings pick up 2. And that one, good.
So tough trying to knock Maxey off balance, off stride. He's outstanding at playing through contact.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Defensive foul.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
One of the great athletes in the league, and there are a bunch of them, but he's at the top of the list. Ferocity on that throwdown from Paul George.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And it's George finishing it off.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like it, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
And here's Maxey following the 3 from Sabonis. 1:20 left in the first quarter. Here's Levine. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
You know, it's not just the three-point shot for Levine. He's got a lot of bounce, and that helps him get to the hoop, too.
Embiid, no good. The Kings leading. Murray right side. Shot on the wing. It's hauled in by Paul George.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish. I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Oubre, good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here, it is eye-opening.
On the wing, Levine. Nailed from three-point land. Levine's got 7.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. Levine can do a lot of damage from deep.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, one of the things you really appreciate about Maxey is how freely he plays. He just throws himself in there, fearless about looking for ways to get involved in the play and then make an impact.
Here's Grimes. Another miss by Philadelphia. And on his first quarter of play, we've seen plenty of offense so far. The Kings on top, up by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
21.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
You know, you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much.
You know, nobody's ever questioned Monk's talent. I mean, there he takes care of business at both ends.
Knocks down the 3 ball. George has got 7 points in the game. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. Some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength
A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Now, here's Maxey. 5 points in the game. Pass to Grimes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And it's George missing. Sacramento leading by 3. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Not just a perimeter threat now. Maxey very adept at converting in close, too.
That one goes in. Murray's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Maxey, no good.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
But we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate, but that has hampered what is a special, special talent in Embiid.
Now, here is George. He's got 7. Pass to Oubre. Here's Maxey. On the 3 off target. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. The shot by Monk is no good. It's George on the wing. Down low. Embiid, no good. Sacramento leading by 6. Here's Sabonis. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
The hard way there, guys. Sabonis, a tough player, does not shy away from contact. Can't be thrown any better. That bounce pass hit him right in stride.
Sabonis, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Oubre. Here's Grimes. Off target with his 3.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Murray. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And look at the inside presence already for Murray. It'll be fun to watch this young man grow.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Kings leading now by 8. Monk for 3. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Nice looking pull-up jumper by Monk. I mean, when the defense lays off of him, he rises and shoots it with confidence.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Pass to Monk. Over Maxey. The shot by Monk is no good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Sabonis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
Can't afford to be too handsy with Sabonis. He's very good at forcing the issue and getting these calls.
And Sabonis drops them both. 27 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Grimes. And the layup's good off the glass. Grimes has got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. You got to stay in his jersey.
Back to Sabonis. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. 3-pointer by Embiid. The shot comes out. And so it's the Sacramento Kings with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Right back after this break. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The 76ers trailed by 6. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, "I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody." Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. That free throw, no good. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Back to Carter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on George.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Carter hits them both. The 76ers trailed by 5. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Maxey taking up that airspace, doing a nice job just bouncing off the floor there.
Monk outside. Drills it from outside. Monk's got 13.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Poked away. Oubre outside. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Here's George. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Yeah, this guy certainly knows how to take over a game. I wonder who made George mad tonight. They're paying for it now.
Carter with the bucket. Carter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And that one's good. Maxey.
Maxey's so good at breaking you down off the dribble. Great skill.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Now here's Embiid. 8 points for him.
And at 250 lbs, Embiid is a terror inside, using that large frame to draw those fouls.
Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
Valanciunas. Here's Monk. Rebound by the 76ers. Left side, George.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Rebounded by Valanciunas. Kings leading now by 3. Monk, no one around him. Again, the miss by the Kings. Pass to Embiid. For the tie. Valanciunas grabs the board. And Sacramento has possession. Carter for 3. That one misses. The 76ers trail by 3. In the corner, George with it. Here's Oubre. The shot's good on the assist by George. 8 points for Kelly Oubre.
Crafty and cash it in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Several teams changing it up here. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Sabonis. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
No doubt about it. Sabonis is in the zone right now, able to find points left and right.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The 76ers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First one falls for him.
Edwards taking 2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. The Kings leading. Levine for 3. And McCain pulls it down. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
And it's all evened up.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
Yeah, I like Sabonis' game inside because he's confident and skilled.
Here's Drummond. And it's sent back by Sabonis. "20 seconds left to play in the third. Now Levine. He has 7. And here's Fultz. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Butler from outside. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Kings lead by 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And it's Fultz with the ball for Sacramento. 4-point game. Sweet move. He takes it up and lays it in. Fultz has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Kings. Right side, Butler. Pass to Edwards. High, arcing shot. It's hauled in by the Kings. Here's Fultz. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. The 76ers trail by 6. Fires from 14. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
Kings ball.
Kings leading now by 6. DeRozan with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Here's Sabonis. Here's DeRozan.
Great physicality that time on the defensive end from Drummond, using his body to wall up.
Left block shot on the way. Can't connect from short range. Outside DeRozan. To the middle. Over in the corner, Fultz. 3-pointer. Kept alive. Outside for Murray. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And the 76ers with some changes. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He told his guys to max it out on the 3. If those shots aren't coming, then we need to move on. There are other looks for us out there. We want some diversity in those shot attempts, guys.
Thank you, David. Hits it from three-point range.
They love the focus from Murray. He wants to make the most of his opportunities.
A crossover and slam dunk by Maxey.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to.
And showing some creativity. Murray smooth and lethal.
It's George on the wing. And the call will be against Sabonis. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Sacramento leading by 9. Here's Fultz. Oubre pulls it in.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Sinks the three-pointer.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Sabonis.
Out of bounds. 76ers ball.
Left side, Maxey. Maxey on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. For 3, Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Levine's got the lead up to 13 now for the Kings. Here's Maxey. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Maxey's got 9 points here in the second half. And it's sent back by George.
George is versatile defensively, can guard multiple positions, and that versatility allows him to block some shots, too.
Here's Maxey. Oubre, left side. From deep, George. Rebound by Murray. Sacramento leading by 10. DeRozan for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Fultz. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Fultz has got 4 points in the quarter.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Kings.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Domantas Sabonis.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Poor decision there to heave the ball so far down the court. I mean, there's plenty of better places to go with it.
Pass to Murray. Fires the 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
We've got 33 seconds left in the game. Can he keep it going? And Embiid pulls it down. And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on him here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle.
Here's Sabonis. Kept alive by Sacramento. And the basket by DeRozan.
And DeMar DeRozan imposing his will on the offensive glass.
Paul George.
Paul George with the steal. Maxey attacking.
Tyrese Maxey.
So the Kings win it. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming